I gotta say, like, I got a good chuckle out of this one because, well, we know who Emio is at this point, to some degree, of course. But basically, if you want to get caught up on all this, I'm sure you heard about it from all the other YouTubers and all this stuff. But Nintendo announced a teaser for a game that we had no idea what it was. And it featured a bagged, masked guy named Emio. And there was, like, all sorts of cool things with the ESRB about really adult themes. So people were speculating that maybe this is going to be like a survival horror game or something like that, made by Nintendo themselves, and everyone was getting super excited. I remained silent because I got a sense that this was going to be a low budget game. The reason why I thought it was going to be low budget, despite the, do you call it guerrilla marketing? Did I use that phrase right? Despite the fact that there was guerrilla marketing for the game where it was like, you know, throw it out on social media, let people speculate. I thought it was kind of uncharacteristic of Nintendo to put something on their social medias before like a Nintendo Direct of some kind. So that indicated to me that, this is probably not going to be like a particularly large budget game. Now we got a bit of a reveal, and it is quite the shocker. I was not at all expecting it to be what it ended up being. It is a Famicom Detective Club game. Now, a lot of people don't know what that is. Some people are probably furious because they do know what it is. Famicom Detective Club started off on the Famicom with 2 games, one of which being about trying to figure out the missing heir, I think is actually the name of the game, and like you have amnesia, but you're trying to figure out who's going around killing members of a rich family, essentially, and I believe trying to get a fortune out of it. The other one is it takes place in a high school, and I don't remember if there's actual ongoing murders in that one, but I do know that there's a mystery behind how a certain person, oh yes, that's right, someone is dead at the start of the game, and it's kind of like your job to figure out what's going on, and it leads you back to a high school to kind of figure it out. Well, anyways, they made remakes of that on the Nintendo Switch. Very gorgeous remakes. They actually did come out here in the US, which was shocking. I remember reading that it did not do well at all, though, so I'm really shocked that Emio is going to be making his way to the US as well, as indicated by the teasers and everything. Now we have finally a brand new game in the Famicom Detective Club series. It's called Emio the Smiling Man, and yeah, it has the same art style as those Switch remake games. I'm excited for it personally, but again, I can only imagine what the backlash is. Actually, let me see if there is any backlash over on Nintendo socials. Let's see. First comment is a visual novel game. Pretty underwhelming, with a GIF that says pass. Oof, there you go. Kind of I swear I didn't read these ahead of time, so this is going to be a little bit interesting. Someone said, Famicom Detective Club is getting a sequel? Didn't see that coming. Awesome. Well, there we go. Rain says, oh, cool. I probably need to get the remakes when I can. Oh, nice. Okay, so like we're actually seeing some pretty positive reception. It's just the top one was the worst one, I guess. Okay, well, here's another bad one for you. Someone says, biggest fumble of all time. Oof. And then someone said, I thought it was a new horror IP. Yep, there it is. Well, this is a swerve, but at the same time, it means I get to, what does that say? Get the first games recently released over here. Oh, so they're saying that they need to get it. Well, that's cool. So it's actually kind of generating some interest in the original games. Not gonna lie, this was kind of underwhelming, but it does make me want to get this, sort of. Wow. Okay. You know what? I am a little bit surprised. Color me just a tad surprised. I thought for sure this would actually kind of make people way more upset, but I'd say that it's skewed a little bit more in favor of people saying that they are happy about this announcement to some degree, or mildly excited at worst. Well, technically at worst, we saw that the top comment, and it was someone basically saying that it was very, very disappointing. So there you go. Emio is semi-revealed to be a game for the Famicom Detective Club series. I want to know what my audience thinks. Are you guys excited for this? Because if you are, you're my audience, because honestly, I have a weird fascination with these games, and to know that there's finally a new one coming out, that's really nice. I really do hope, though, that with this one they do, you know, an English voice cast, because I feel like that was sort of a missed opportunity with the last one. I understand it costs money, and I guess that this particular series is kind of a risky investment in general to localize. So I'm just thankful that we got it at all in the US for the first time, but now that I know that we're getting the sequel, come on, Nintendo. you got that money. Well, let's put some stock into Famicom Detective Club. Famicom Detective Club. Sorry about that. I don't know what was going on with my mouth there. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, and yeah, this is crazy news. Stay tuned. I'm gonna try to do an off-the-cuff review of Earthbound, so if you're interested in that, yeah, check your sub boxes, okay? Anyways, guys, take care. Appreciate ya. Bye.